As soon as we've got through the entrance, we've been greeted by the Pyramid of the Sun. Today we're heading to the Teotihuacan Mayan pyramids, which are a short day trip outside of Mexico City.
We're going to give you some practical information like how to get there and how much they cost, and also show you what they're really like so you can decide for yourselves whether you want to go.
Where did you come from, by the way?
I live with you.
So what was supposed to be a straightforward 2-bus journey turned into a very complicated 4-bus journey. It turned out that where we thought the buses were taking us to wasn't quite where they ended up. Thankfully, in one of the collectivos we ended up in, the driver helped us out with directions of getting here. So now we have what we think is just a short walk to the entrance.
We can see one of the pyramids and it is huge. There's a massive fence in the way though, so if we walk around long enough, we'll come to the entrance. Or
at least we hope we will anyway.
Yeah.
Might just be walking forever.
Forever?
Forever.
Gracias. We read online that the tickets were 80 pesos. Turns out they've gone up a little bit in price to 85 pesos per person, but that's still really cheap compared to Chichen Itza.
Because it took us just over 3 hours to get here, we don't have quite as much time as we really hoped, but we're still going to see as much as we possibly can and show you guys. As soon as we've got through the entrance, we've been greeted by the Pyramid of the Sun, which evidence suggests was built at the centre of the city, and all roads in the city lead to it.
People used to think that the Pyramid de Sol was there to worship the sun god. That makes sense, right? Sol means sun in Spanish. However, we now think that it was used to worship a water deity because of the 10-foot moat surrounding it.
The pyramid itself measures 213 feet in height, and it actually used to have a temple on top. I cannot even imagine how incredible the views from up there must have been.
This is where you used to be able to climb right to the top of the pyramid. I'm pretty sure that you can't anymore because of COVID rather than because it's unsafe. So hopefully they'll open it up again soon and then you can climb up.
We're on our way to the Pyramid de El Luna, which is the Pyramid of the Moon, and it's a bit of a walk away.
This is an interesting landscape. It's really dry, but there are loads of cacti everywhere. Giant ones, like 7, 8, 10-foot cacti. It's really cool. I could absolutely wander around here for hours and look at the pyramids because they are huge against the blue sky. But we only have half an hour, so gotta run around and try and see everything. Don't make the same mistake we did. Get here early.
Before we came here, both Izzy and I knew that this site was quite a lot larger than Chichen Itza. I don't think either of us realised exactly quite how large. At its peak, we know that between 150,000 and 200,000 people lived here, and you can definitely see why, because they definitely had the space. The officials who work here at the site have begun to usher us out, which means unfortunately our time here has been cut incredibly short. It is a real shame because online it said that the site was open until 5 o'clock. They began ushering us out at 4, which is obviously an hour earlier than we expected. It's just such a shame that it took us so long to get here when we tried to plan the route here. It seemed a lot more straightforward and definitely a lot quicker, which would have given us quite a lot more time. But it's one of those things, I guess. We've just made our way out of the archaeological zone, and now we need to head back into the centre of the city because it's going to take us a while to get there.
It's a shame that we didn't get to see as much of the pyramids as we wanted to, but I still had fun.
But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe.
And we'll see you soon.
Hey everyone, it's Dale from the future here. I'm in the middle of editing this video and I realised that it's not up to our usual standard. Unfortunately, we struggled with the buses and having the wrong information, which meant that we didn't have enough time to do the pyramids justice. It really is an incredible site that if you're ever in Mexico City, you should definitely go and visit. But anyway, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for sticking to the end of this video. It really means a lot, especially when this one wasn't one of our best. Teotihuacan.
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 We're learning how to say it.